Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we have another figure from Spider-Man, the animated series, and this time it is going to be the Green Goblin, one of my favorite villains. And this is actually a figure I got a few years ago. I took him out of the package to look at the figure, and then I put it back, but I opened the figure like I always do, just carefully along the side, so I was able to put a little bit of tape here, but the figure still looks like it's never been opened. So we're gonna go in, cut the tape, get this guy out and take a look at him. The packaging really quickly before we get into the figure. Just like all the others, we've got the Spider-Man logo up here with Spider-Man. We have a photo of, or a picture of the figure. So it's Green Goblin with glider attack, missile firing action. This one doesn't come with a pin like the other ones did, but he does come with this pumpkin bomb that he throws, and then there's the glider behind him with the rocket on each side. And then the back of the package, there's the photo again and a little bit about the Green Goblin. I won't read it all, but I'll leave it here for a second in case anybody wants to pause and read through that. And then here we have the Green Goblin holds the pumpkin in his hand, and then that we can shoot the rocket out of the glider. We've got the other figures down here. As far as which ones to do next, I have a Night Stalker figure, but I'm gonna look at getting Hobgoblin, the Lizard, definitely Rhino, the Scorpion, Dr. Octopus, such a classic. And then I did order the Spider-Man 2, from the Spider-Man 2, the movie back from 2004, I think. An action figure from that as well. So just to add a little bit of variety to our Spider-Man collection. But let's go ahead and get this guy out of the package. And like I said, it's taped down here at the bottom. And so we're gonna get a little knife to cut through that. So let's see now. There we go. So put that knife off to the side, and then we'll just lift the package up. So even back then, before I started doing the videos, I would always open them the same way, so it's easy to get them out. Nice little outline there of the figure, and then here you can see in the picture behind, he's shooting the rockets out, and he's got the pumpkin bomb in his hand. So just some nice details I did on the packaging to show what the figure actually does. So let's get this guy out of here, and we'll look at him close up and get all the details. See, they did a great job with the face. Evil smile, the Green Goblin. They've got these little details on his arm as well. He bends here at the elbow, and I guess there's the hole for the pumpkin. He's got the strap going across him. You can see the muscles, and he's got his finger here. He's pointing out at Spider-Man. And I'm gonna just bring the package back in so you guys can see. He's got the pumpkin in one hand and he's pointing with the other. And then what they did on the packaging here too, it's the same thing, that he's pointing and he's holding the pumpkin. So just a really neat detail to do the exact thing on the picture that they did with the figure. Appreciate details like that. So here he is up close one more time from the front. So legs come up, he bends at the knee. They got this little detail here in his boots where they kind of come up at the front. And then in the back, got the ears, the rest of the mask, and again, the good detailing. So let's go ahead and get this glider out. And then the pumpkin has a little piece of tape over it, so we'll just lift that up, move it out of the way. Try to get a close up here, the pumpkin, so you guys can see. Just 1 second, try to get it to focus in. It doesn't seem to be wanting to come in on the detail, but it's just a little face. Gee, I wish it would show it. 1 second, I appreciate your patience. I don't know if you can kind of see it there or not, but let's zoom in. Yeah, it's just not wanting to cooperate, but there's a little face there on the pumpkin. You can maybe kind of see the details here with the eyes and the mouth. Just can't quite get that to focus. I'll take a look at that and see how we can fix it for any future videos. And then we've got the Green Goblin right here, and he's got the hole in his hand that you can put the pumpkin in. This is one thing I remember from last time, is it doesn't really hold the pumpkin well. can't really get it to click or connect in his hand. It's not the end of the world, but I mean, ideally you can just kind of picture what it would look like if he was holding the bomb. And there's the face, so we couldn't zoom in on it before, but there it is. You can see where he's holding it. You can see kind of the evil eyes and the like a little jack-o'-lantern for Halloween. That's what the bomb looks like. So he'd normally hold that in his hand, and then we'll get him on the glider. See, so it comes with these little missiles that you can shoot out, and really you just kind of pull it back and then shoot it out. Same thing here, pull it back and then just shoot it out. So we'll get him on the glider here, and that's how he looks on that. So you can just imagine him flying through on the glider going after Spider-Man, and we'll put him down too and get the missiles back in place so you guys can get a close-up of that. 1 second, I'm gonna get the first one back and then the second, and we'll put the pumpkin down here by him as well, and then we'll get the camera down so we can see all the details. Up close, and there he is. And there's the pumpkin. It's a really neat figure. I love the glider that he comes with. Let's get some of the other figures next to him as well. We always like to do. We got the Spider-Man. We'll get the Venom. And then we'll grab the Chameleon as well. The one from our last video, so you guys can see there's the Chameleon up close, Spider-Man, Green Goblin, and Venom. So these are the 4 that we've done so far from Spider-Man, the animated series. And then we'll go ahead and lift this up, get this camera back in place. Let's get this Goblin off of the hang glider. We'll get one more look at him up close. Love the vibrant colors. My favorite thing about this series is each one of these characters, the colors really do pop on them. And there he is from the back. And then just one note before we wrap this one up, for the next video it will be a little bit different. It will be the first Yu-Gi-Oh product that we'll do on the channel, and it will be the 2002 Dark Magician holiday tin that still has the original wrapping on it. There, that is up close. We showed this in the video last time. Classic Konami symbol. Had this for several years. I'm so excited to open it. And we'll get out some sleeves for any rare cards we may get, and of course for the Dark Magician. And I'm also looking for the Piccolo action figure with, I think, the swinging arm or leg. And one of our subscribers requested that, and if anybody has any other videos they'd like to see, please leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to get those figures. Here's the Dark Magician one more time, and then this one will be a little bit longer than the others. We're going to take our time opening up every single pack, going through the cards. Hopefully we'll pull some pretty rare cards. They're pretty unlikely in these that you pull rare cards, but maybe we'll get 1 or 2. I've opened a few of these, and the rarest I think I've ever pulled was 1 Exodia piece, so hopefully it'll be a good unboxing. And if there are any other Yu-Gi-Oh products you guys would like to see, definitely just leave a comment down below and I'll do my best to get that as well. Thank you so much for tuning in as always, and I'll see you next time.